So what we're going to do right now is we're going to first start off by measuring the mass of an empty vial. So completely empty. I'm going to place it on the center of the balance. The mass of the empty vial is 76.8 grams. So if I remove that, the balance goes back to 0. So the first hardware that we're going to measure is going to be 25 pieces of washers. I have the 25 washers laid out here. So I'm going to add these to the vial. So 25 washers are in here. When I place it back on the balance for the new mass, the combined mass of the vial and the 25 washers is 94.3 grams. And there are the 25 washers outside of that. The next piece of hardware we're going to determine the mass of is 25 pieces of Hex Nuts, which will be right here. Going to add those to the vial right now. The mass of the empty vial that is filled with 25 Hex Nuts is 110.8 grams. So that's 25 Hex Nuts. And then the last piece of hardware we're going to measure is going to be 25 bolts. I'm actually going to be using these types of screws that are kind of similar to bolts for the purpose of this experiment. Okay, so that's the 25 screws or bolts. We determine the mass of that. The mass of the vial and 25 bolts is 129.1 grams.